What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we're starting a new series where we're going to visit some of the more popular farming spots in Beast of Reincarnation and we're going to put them to the test. The idea is pretty simple. We're going to farm for exactly 5 minutes and see what we actually get. We'll look at the skill points, the items, the amber, the experience, and most importantly, whether this farm is actually worth your time. And if you find these guides helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more Beast of Reincarnation content. For our first test, we're heading to an early game farming spot in the Ancient Civilization Zone. This is the second major area in the game. To start this farm, fast travel to the Raging River campsite in the Ancient Civilization Zone. If you haven't unlocked this campsite yet, I've got a complete guide showing you how to unlock every campsite in the game. You can find that video linked in the description. Once you arrive at the Raging River campsite, turn around and head into the area behind you. From there, look for a door that is on the right and then head up the stairs. At the top of the stairs, you're going to find the enemies that we're looking for, and these are 5 Rat Malefacts. And these guys are perfect for an early game farm because they are easy to kill and they're packed into a relatively small area in a very tight group. Each of these Rat Malefacts gives you a skill point when you defeat them. So with 5 enemies in the group, you're getting 5 skill points every time you clear the area. They also have a chance to drop small spirit stones. These are useful because you can either equip them for different effects or you can sell them for amber. So even though this isn't some massive late game farming operation, you're getting a combination of skill points and potentially valuable items every time you run it. And the best part is that resetting the farm is incredibly easy. Once you have killed all 5 enemies, simply open your map and fast travel back to the Raging River campsite. Rest at the campsite and the enemies will respawn. Then you can run back up the stairs and do it all over again. So I put this farm to the test and I ran this exactly for 5 minutes. No extended farming, no cherry picking the best runs, no pretending the numbers are better than they actually are. Just 5 minutes of farming to see what we can realistically expect. And after 5 minutes, here's what I ended up with. I started with 0 skill points and after 5 minutes I had gained 40 skill points. That's a pretty respectable amount for such an early game location. I also picked up around 10 small spirit stones, which when I sold them, this gave me roughly 2000 amber, which is not a ton, but it's decent. Now, the one area where this farm wasn't particularly impressive for me was experience, but I think because of my level at the time, I wasn't getting a huge amount of experience from these enemies. So if you're specifically looking for an experience farm, this probably isn't going to be the best option unless you're very early in the game. But for skill points, this place is actually pretty good. Based on the 5-minute test, I was getting around 40 skill points every 5 minutes. If we extrapolate that out to an hour, you're looking at roughly 480 skill points per hour. However, that is assuming that you can maintain that pace consistently. So depending on how quickly you can kill the enemies and how fast you can reset the area, I'd say a more realistic range is around 400 to 450 skill points per hour. And remember that we're talking about an early game farming spot. You're only in the second area of the game, the enemies are easy to kill, and the route is extremely simple. So I think that makes this farm worthwhile, you know? If you're struggling with the beginning of the game and you need some extra skill points to unlock abilities, this is a really convenient location. It's close to a campsite, the enemies are easy to defeat, and you can reset the entire farm with a quick fast travel and rest. And that is our first 5-minute farming test. If you try this farm yourself, let me know how many skill points you can get in 5 minutes. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the other Beast of Reincarnation guides on the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.